Hello, everybody. It's Ed Lemberger with Source Energy, personal empowerment, spiritual empowerment. That's what you get when you come to this channel. And you are the greatest you that there ever was or will ever be in the history of the universe. So it's time to start feeling like it, acting like it, being it. And this entry today is called Absolute Self-Worth. It's a song I wrote in 2012. And I get this, how did I get absolute self-worth out of this? I did a lot of meditation. I still do, contemplative meditation. A lot of times when I wake up and I think and I listen. And what do I listen to? I just listen to whatever the universal force is telling me at any one time. And it kept telling me that if I want to be in better health harmony, that it would be a good idea for me to feel absolute self-worth all of the time for no apparent reason other than I'm created and sustained by the same power that creates and sustains everything. And so I'm going to sing the song, then we're going to go over the lyrics, and I'll explain it in a way that I feel that brings empowerment to me, and you listen to it and go over the words and feel it in ways that bring power to you. And remember, everybody's got to do this for themselves. It's like losing weight or gaining weight or doing anything, playing guitar. I can't practice guitar and have you be a better player. I can't lower my calories and have you lose weight. We've got things that we have to do for ourselves, and feeling absolute self-worth is one of them. And the more that you feel this, the more nature engages in automatically giving it to you and creating that vibration in you and shining from you in that particular manner. So add a little bit of a reverb on the voice for the song. Here we go. This song I wrote in 2012. Absolute self-worth. Absolute self-worth. Absolute self-worth. Absolute self-worth. My intellectual and emotional understanding and embodiment of absolute self-worth grows stronger day by day in every breath I take, every move I make. How could there ever be a separation between the love of God and me? God's eternal dedication, living, breathing, liberation. God's vital force flows free, this love of God in me. Absolute self-worth. Absolute self-worth. Absolute self-worth. Absolute self-worth. My intellectual and emotional understanding and embodiment of absolute self-worth grows stronger day by day in every move I make, every breath I take. How could there ever be a separation between the love of God and me? God's eternal dedication, living, breathing, real liberation. God's vital force flows free, this love of God as me. Absolute self-worth. Absolute self-worth. Absolute self-worth. Absolute self-worth. absolute self-worth. Well, that is the tune. And let's go over it. As I said before I started singing, absolute self-worth. It's just an idea. And it's an idea that I can put into my mind. And guess what? I don't even have to try to do anything. This is something that I just contemplate. I just think absolute self-worth for myself. I think absolute self-worth. And anytime I'm feeling vibrations that might be disharmonious that come through me, I just think, okay, let me feel absolute self-worth right now and allow those vibrations to dissipate on their own and keep a strong, steady vibration of self-worth and well-being in me at all times. This verse, my intellectual and emotional understanding and embodiment of absolute self-worth grows stronger day by day. So it's a growing process. I'm using my mind and I'm using my emotions, my heart. So I'm blending head and heart right here. Breathing, feeling intellectually. Let's see, feeling intellectually, that's sort of interesting, isn't it? Because right there I am moving myself into this feeling. Nature works, source works through feeling. The head is great, math is great, but really it's what we're doing when we learn everything and all kinds of things is we're really learning so we can feel better. So it's time to start feeling better right now. Claim absolute self-worth. Start to feel it intellectually and emotionally. When you feel it intellectually and it moves into an emotional standpoint, then you're embodying it. And when you embody this feeling, it shows, and nature says, yes, yes, you want self-worth. I'm delivering self-worth to you. And then I start to vibrate these vibrations of self-worth, and they vibrate from me. And other people can feel it too. And of course, I'm not telling anybody that I'm doing this. I'm just doing it for my own self and vibrating these words. And I'm becoming stronger and stronger day by day in every breath I take and in every move I make. Moving on with the lyrics. How could there ever be a separation between the love of God and me? Well, there couldn't be a separation between the love of God and me. There couldn't be any separation at all anywhere in this cosmos. I couldn't step out of this unified field. There's nowhere for me to go. Here's one that I learned. One thing, if you look out at the night sky, it's about connection. Look out at the night sky and pick out a star out there. And that star might be, I don't know, hundreds of light years away or more. But the thing is, the beam from that light, it's flowing, the beam from that star, that light is flowing all the way over those millions of light years or thousands of light years, however far it is. It's flowing right here into my eyes, so I'm actually a part of that star out there. Now, it could be that this fabric of the cosmos extends in all directions into infinity all at once. So I'm a vibrational influence of the cosmos, just like that star out there is. We're both connected. So, because there is no way to become disconnected from anything, that means there is no separation. So there is no separation between God and me, and there is no separation between the love of God and me. Now, am I God? Well, I'm not God in the universal sense, but I'm that aspect of God that God has chosen to deliver as me right here, right now. And why don't I start feeling it that way? Why don't I start living it that way? Why don't I elevate my vibration into that which I know is the vibration, my given vibration that is best for me? And I breathe it, and I feel it, and I know it right here, right now. God's eternal dedication, living, breathing liberation, God's vital force flows free, this love of God in me and this love of God as me. So God is always giving. And again, if you are uncomfortable with the word God, just say nature, the laws of nature. Nature is always giving its life essence, and it's breathing me. It's coming into me from wherever it comes from, and it's moving through me and vibrating from me all of the time. God's eternal dedication. I'm always receiving the life force energy, and so are you. And this energy is recreating and sustaining us all of the time. It's breathing through us. I'm breathing, but really the force is breathing through me. My heart is beating, the blood is flowing through my arteries and veins, but really the love of God is pulsing my heart, moving the blood through my veins. I'm given these gifts, and these gifts are operating through me all of the time. God's vital force flows free. Now it flows free, and God isn't going to inhibit this flow at all. If there's anybody that's going to inhibit any flow, it would be me. Now, if I squeezed my finger real tight all the time and inhibited the flow of blood through my finger, it wouldn't be too good for my finger after a while. Somehow, we, as we grow and learn and become, the years come on to us, somehow we can build up walls or obstructions that obstruct the flow of the life force energy through us, the source energy, the spirit. And thinking in terms of absolute self-worth starts to melt away all of these obstructions for the free flow of universal source energy through any individual human mind-body system. And of course, we all do this for ourselves. Start thinking self-worth. Allow the vital force of the laws of nature to flow free. And as I do that, nature moves me into this centering place of health harmony in my mind-body experience. So now I'm living and breathing absolute self-worth right now. And you can do the same thing for yourself. Really, it's all up to you. So the ideas are present. The life force is always being delivered. The gift is always here. How much of the gift can I incorporate through my mind-body experience at any one time? I breathe. I know. I feel absolute self-worth. I feel absolute self-worth for myself, and I announce it for you too. And it's up to you to embody it as you choose fit. And I want to thank you very much for visiting this video. I want to thank you for liking this video. It helps in Google search. I want to thank you for viewing this video and being here and subscribing to my channel. And if you can make a comment, if there's anything that you want me to talk about in future videos, put a suggestion for me, and we'll go over it. And this is source energy, feeling good, personal empowerment, spiritual empowerment. They go hand in hand. They're really the same thing. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you again soon.